Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most advanced surveillance systems in the world, known as Odin's Eye. This European space-based radar system is making headlines because it can track almost anything happening on Earth, and according to experts, it has completely changed the game in the standoff with Russia. This isn't just a simple spy satellite network. It's an interconnected system that gives Europe a near real-time view of the battlefield, shipping routes, airspace, and even hidden military movements deep inside Russian territory. The implications are massive, and that's what we are breaking down today. For years, Europe relied heavily on American intelligence sharing for critical data, especially during conflicts. But with Odin's Eye, European nations now have their own independent system capable of detecting missile launches, troop movements, and naval deployments. This system uses multiple satellites working together in a network, giving a complete picture without blind spots. The name Odin's Eye is a reference to Norse mythology, where Odin sacrificed an eye to gain all-seeing wisdom, a fitting symbol for a surveillance system that leaves almost nothing unseen. What makes Odin's Eye so impressive is its ability to detect even stealth aircraft and low-visibility objects. Traditional radar systems struggle with aircraft designed to avoid detection, but this network uses a combination of synthetic aperture radar and advanced AI processing to reconstruct what's really happening on the ground or in the sky. That means if Russia tries to move fighter jets or bombers under cloud cover or at night, Odin's Eye can still track them. This has given NATO planners a major advantage in anticipating possible strikes or troop movements near the eastern border. Another remarkable feature is how fast Odin's Eye delivers information. Traditional satellites might take hours to process and transmit data, but this system is designed for near real-time intelligence sharing. Military analysts in Europe can receive updates within minutes, allowing them to respond quickly to potential threats. This speed is critical when dealing with missile launches, drone attacks, or sudden troop buildups, which require immediate decisions. Russia can no longer count on surprise maneuvers to catch NATO off guard. One of the most significant impacts of Odin's Eye has been in Ukraine. As the war continues, intelligence has been a deciding factor in many key battles. Being able to see Russian supply convoys before they reach the front line allows Ukrainian forces to plan precision strikes. European officials have confirmed that data from Odin's Eye is being shared with allies, which has made Russian logistics far more difficult. This system has turned the battlefield into a transparent chessboard where almost every move can be predicted. Of course, Russia is not happy about this development. Kremlin officials have publicly complained that NATO's intelligence capabilities have made their operations extremely risky. Russian commanders now face a situation where their troop movements could be exposed before they even leave their bases. There have even been reports that Russia is trying to develop countermeasures, such as jamming signals or attempting to blind satellites with ground-based lasers. However, Odin's Eye was designed with these threats in mind and uses multiple redundant systems to keep the data flow secure and uninterrupted. Beyond the immediate military benefits, Odin's Eye is also a symbol of Europe's growing independence in defense. For decades, European nations have debated how much they should rely on the United States for protection. With this system, Europe now has its own eyes in the sky, reducing dependency and allowing for more autonomous decision-making. This could reshape NATO's future, making it a more balanced alliance rather than one dominated by U.S. intelligence assets. Another interesting point is how this technology might be used outside of military operations. A system that can see everything can also help with disaster response, monitoring climate change, and tracking illegal activities like smuggling or deforestation. European officials have said that Odin's Eye will eventually serve civilian purposes as well, making it a dual-use technology that benefits society beyond just security concerns. However, there are also concerns about privacy and escalation. Some critics argue that having such a powerful surveillance tool could lead to increased tensions, especially if Russia feels constantly monitored. There is also the risk that this technology could be misused for political purposes or to spy on other nations without justification. The balance between security and responsible use will be one of the biggest challenges moving forward. Despite these concerns, there's no denying that Odin's Eye has tilted the balance of power. Russia's ability to hide movements or surprise its neighbors has been drastically reduced. This could make full-scale war less likely, since any aggressive action would be detected immediately. In a way, this system could serve as a deterrent, making it riskier for Russia to attempt sudden escalations. The future of warfare is no longer just about tanks, planes, and ships. It's about who has the better information. In the modern battlefield, knowledge is power, and Odin's Eye gives Europe more knowledge than ever before. By combining space-based technology with artificial intelligence, Europe has created a system that doesn't just react to threats but anticipates them. That means faster decisions, more precise strikes, and ultimately, fewer lives lost on the battlefield. As the conflict in Ukraine continues and tensions remain high along NATO's eastern borders, Odin's Eye will play a central role in shaping strategy. It represents a leap forward in intelligence gathering and is likely to inspire other nations to develop similar systems. The days of moving large armies undetected are over. The sky has eyes now, and they are always watching. So, as we look at the big picture, Europe's Odin's Eye isn't just about satellites and radars. It's about shifting the balance of power, giving Europe the ability to act decisively and independently. For Russia, this means the era of secret operations is coming to an end. For the rest of the world, it means we are entering a new age where technology can prevent surprises and maybe even prevent wars before they start.